Hi and welcome back to my kitchen. A couple of months ago a new subscriber asked me for some dinner rolls, and I have a lot of, well, several bread recipes on my site, and I referred him to the quick butter rolls they're rustic, but they're delicious. But you know, I was cruising the web and I found this recipe and I am dying to try it, so I'm going to share it with you all. It came off another website called My Boring Channel, and these are Semmels. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's an old Mennonite recipe, old. So into a small bowl, you need a total of 2.5 cups of water, but into a small bowl I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of water. This is lukewarm. Made it a little bit warmer because the bowl absorbs some of the heat. Alright. I'm going to put a tablespoon of sugar. And a tablespoon of yeast. We're just going to give this just the slightest little stir and set it aside. Get a clean spoon here. And we'll set it aside for about 5 minutes. Let these two get acquainted, get to know each other. Alright. I just hate for any of that to stick to this spoon. I think I'll just leave the spoon in there. Alright, there we go. Now, in a large bowl, I'm going to put the 2 cups of lukewarm water, the remaining 2 cups. Tablespoon of salt. And 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You all see that? And back off a little bit, I think. Yeah. This is all-purpose flour I'm putting in here. I'm putting 2 cups in. Just going to mix it up with that. Going to mix it up with this wooden spoon so it's nice and smooth. The lumps are almost gone. You may have a few, but that won't hurt anything. Nice and smooth mixture. And that looks pretty good to me. Now we're waiting for our 5 minutes on the yeast. In the meantime, I'm going to bring you back, okay? Okay, our 5 minutes is about up for my yeast mixture. Look at that. Now you're going to pour this yeast into this big bowl of flour and salt and the other 2 cups of lukewarm water. Just going to pour it in there. You're going to stir it up. Get it combined. bit of yeast right there. Wants to stay together. All right. Now, I'm going to add three more cups of flour. There's one. Two. Excuse me for that knock. 3. Now we're going to mix this up, and it should be a stiff batter. If it's not, we're going to add a little bit more flour, but you'll see how much to add. And that flour is starting to absorb all the liquid, and it is nice and thick. Here we go. Now all we're going to do now, oh yeah, this is about how you want it. Sticky, sticky dough. Thick and sticky. I'm going to cover it with a towel, and I'm going to let it rest for 1 hour. And an hour is all it's going to need. So there you go. Get all that down in there. It should have doubled in size. So we'll be back in an hour. Here's my cloth. Put it in a warm place. And we'll be back. I have to apologize. I said let this rest for an hour. It only rests for 25 minutes. So you set it aside for 25 minutes, not 1 hour. And we'll be back. Alright, we're back. Now I have to tell you that I didn't have a warm place to set mine. I don't have a proof setting on my oven, which would be nice. So this took about 45 minutes, and I'm just going to punch it down with a spoon. And they call these, even though it begins with an S, they called it Semmels. So, I don't know, Semmels, it's one of them. But it's a fast roll that is good. Alright, now, I got my cookie sheet over here. Preheat your oven while your dough is resting or rising, whatever. Preheat your oven to 500, and you make sure that it is 500. You know, don't hope that it's at 500. And you're just going to take these and put them on this cookie sheet. And it doesn't matter if they touch. Doesn't matter. That's why you don't do this until they're ready to go into the oven. You just do it with 2 spoons. And, well, you've seen me do 3 of them. I'm going to put 4 on a row. And I'll bring you back when they come out of the oven. You're going to set the oven for 12 minutes after you get the rolls in. And I'll see you when we get back, and we'll see what they look like. Alright, exactly 12 minutes. Our Semmels are done. They are very, very light colored on the top, and on the bottom a little bit darker, just a little bit, and they're totally done all the way through. I'm going to take them off this pan and put them on these cooling sheets. Whew. Man, oh man, they are hot. I dump them, but I'm afraid. Here we go. Let's get them off, and we're going to split one open. And whoops a daisy. I'll save that one. You can easily pull these apart. They are not hard to get apart. So here's the one I've saved. I got some honey butter that I made a little bit earlier. Just get in a little further, I hope. There we go. Alright. Split it open. Look at the inside of it. Is that not beautiful? Can you see that? Beautiful roll. Use our honey butter. I'll spread a little on there. They look delicious, y'all. And they look so good when I saw the video on my boring channel. I think you're going to love them. I couldn't wait to make them. If you have a warm place to let your dough rise, it'll only take 25 minutes. I did not. So let's give this a taste. Oh, you're going to love them. I promise you. Thank you for coming in today. Give this wonderful recipe a try. I promise you, you will not. Let's see, is that going to focus? Won't be disappointed, I promise you. Thank you for coming in and spending part of your day with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, you please take care.